The
Yeah.
one thing I disagree with you on is MSNBC and CNN would still find something to poke holes in. They would call it disingenuous. They would say that he was lying. He doesn't mean what he says. I mean, they're so far in the tank in all of this. But
well, here's what he should. You asked for a specific thing,
right?
There's a difference. You know, I come from the preacher world, right? There's a difference between preaching and teaching, and this kind of speech is a preaching. You're preaching big grand visions, you know, those kinds of things. But then there's teaching, and I think that there's some things that he could really teach the people about. Number one, tariffs, how tariffs work. Why it's a good thing for us to produce tariffs or have tariffs, even if it bumps up a little bit. And because the average person has no clue. And then they're just told by MSNBC, well, if you tack 25% onto the car, then the car is going to go up, you know. But talk about how just yesterday, Honda Civic, they decided to move to Indiana. And that's a good thing for us. And they decided to move to Indiana so that they don't have to compete with the American-made car that's going to stay at $30,000, and now they got to go to $37,500 or something like that. And so you explain. I think there could be some teachable moments where he could explain the process of some of these things. But again, this is more of a preaching thing rather than a teaching thing. But somebody needs to help the average American understand how some of these things are working and will be good for us.